Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise.
Phil Rose, and I played Friar Tuck in Robin of Sherwood from 1984 to 1986. And here we are at the Robin Hood Festival, organised by Nottinghamshire County Council. Do come and see us. Bless you.
You see that? You see how this works?
Disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act.
And what are you going to do? Go tell your father?
Fair use for purposes such as
Father's not around anymore.
Scholarship and research.
We're not in the 80s,
Fair
my
use
man.
is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
Let's continue.
Non-profit, educational, or personal use
He
tips the
wants
balance
to
in
be
favor
the
of fair
judge and
use.
jury of us, me and Sammy and Michael.
You're gonna fucking
Yep.
say, motherfucker.
I am the judge and jury
believe me.
of you. You're 100% right, actually, Anthony. I am. Just like we all are here. You don't get to decide what I do. Just like I don't decide what you do. I don't give a shit what you do. But if you mention me, you're going to get mentioned. Period. Especially when I was very nice to you. And I didn't have to be nice to you. Remember when, again, Lee Cole was abusing you. And I told Lee, cut it out. He's a nice guy. He don't bother nobody. You should have just stayed there. You should have just kept doing that. It's like in The Wire. When Wallace, he leaves, he goes down to live with his grandma in the country. What did Bodie say to him? You should have stayed in the motherfucking country. You're not built for this shit. You're not built to do this. That's not who you are, man. You know that. But guess what? You start hanging out with Casman and fucking Dominic and Sammy and all these people. And by the way, your cousin. But the difference is between you and your cousin, Anthony, is Gene actually has chops. You don't have chops. You know that. So, Anthony, just continue telling your stories from 50 years ago and keep my fucking name out of your mouth because I don't like ripping you. I really don't. But you want to act like I'm some nobody, Anthony? When the truth of the matter is, period, point blank facts are, I've dwarfed your channel. I dwarf your views. I dwarf everything you do. Let's finish this up.
And everything. And actually, yesterday he was in. Oh yeah, I don't know if it was yesterday, but I saw the video yesterday, so I'm assuming it was yesterday or in the recently. He was actually in Philadelphia at Joey's Cheesecake, hanging out with Joey Molina.
Okay, by the way, yesterday or recently, yeah, that was like a year ago, dude. How do these people not know this shit? Like, what? Joey's Cheesesteak Place. I was there in like April. Literally almost a year ago. And he's talking about something that happened a year ago.
And snuff. And Joey Molina was rubbing his head. Because, he's got that hairdo that looks fake, like it looks like a cap of hair on his head.
Oh, here we go. This guy's talking to us about hair. This guy, who barely has any hair. He's talking about my hair. And he had Joey. No, it was a fucking joke, Anthony. We're having a little fun. I love how it always goes to that with these old fucks like Anthony Ruggiano. These old fucking has-been washed up fucking fake-ass rap mobsters. It's always, oh, he has fake hair or he's crazy or he's this. And what's funny is, do they ever look in the mirror? Like Louis Casman calling me crazy. Louis Casman, the guy who's the FBI told to leave him the fuck alone. He was so annoying. That guy is going to talk to me about being crazy? Or this guy talking about hair? Look at this guy's hair. I mean, give me a fucking break.
And Joey Molina was rubbing it, So, he has a lot of information. But like I said.
Yep, I do have a lot of information, Anthony, most of which you use for your shows and never mention me. That's what these guys do, guys. I put out like a year and a half ago that Gene Gotti's the boss of the Gambino family. I put out all sorts of stuff about who the boss of these families are. And everybody knows, the people that really need to know, they know I know. They're the ones that know the real truth. Everything I say about these families, the right people will tell you the same shit. And guess what they say about Nate Do? How does he know all this stuff? Ask anybody who has knows anything about this genre. They'll tell you the same shit. How does he know this shit? How do you think I know? And this fucking guy takes it and acts like it's his.
it's all, information that I can get on the internet.
It's
They
all information
claim that they have.
Okay, so got it. So I get it. So you can get it. Then why don't you put it out, Anthony? How come you don't do that? This is what another thing these fucking guys do. Dominic does it. All these guys do. They always say that I don't have any information that they can't get on Wikipedia. That's always what you hear. Wikipedia this, Wikipedia that. When literally, I don't know, probably half the shows I've done are people that don't even have Wikipedias. But Anthony, again, how come you didn't put out Gene Gotti was the boss then? You literally watched my show and then rehashed everything. All these people do it. James Proctor does it. They all do it. They all watch my shit and then redo it. I'm the fucking barometer here of you fucks. The numbers speak for themselves. I don't see any of you fucks have 330K on Instagram. I don't see any of you fucks have tens of thousands on Twitter. I don't see any of you fucks getting paid 5 figures a month to promote companies. That's just me doing that. How come you don't do it? None of you guys do it. Why is that? How come it's always, oh, he does it, but you don't do it? I don't ever see you releasing any stories, Anthony. Why is that?
Inside information and people giving them information like this other guy.
I do have inside information, again, Anthony, that you steal and discuss yourself. You've done it multiple times. You just did it with Teddy Persico. Not one of you fucks gave me any credit for that. That came from multiple sources that I have that are very legitimate. I put that out a week before the New York Daily News and everybody's favorite, Jerry Capisci. I like Jerry. I've talked to Jerry. He's a very nice man. But the truth is, Jerry only posts once a week, and not even once a week. He's now doing every 2 weeks. So people like me are going to get stories. I'd gladly share them with Jerry if he wanted me to. I like Jerry. I'm the king of this shit. Sorry. I know it hurts you, Anthony. I know it hurts you, Dominic. Dominic, I deaded you. You're done. You are done in this business. I saw, I conquered, man. And all you fucks had to do is shut up. Just do your shit and do your own thing. And that's why I give Panisi credit. At least Panisi, he don't even mention nobody. He just does his shit. He subliminally mentions people, but he's another one. He just isn't as stupid as you guys. You would think by now, Anthony, and I know this was before I did the Dominic thing, but you would think by now, yous would stop doing this. But then again, I think I know why you do it. Because you know I'm going to shout you out. You know I'm going to bring you up. This will be the most views this fucking guy gets in weeks. So, Anthony, 22 minutes. You got your shine. How many people do we got? There's over 1,000 people watching on Twitter right now. We have 564 people live on YouTube. I know, Anthony, for you, it takes months to see those types of numbers.
On your way to very rich. And now, here's 30 pieces of silver to pay the devil on your way to hell.